88. Saṃyutta Nikāya 12, Sutta 46, a certain Brahmin. In Savatthi, the Buddha was residing. At that time, a Brahmin approached the Blessed One and exchanged greetings with him. After the courtesies, the Brahmin sat to one side and said to the Blessed One, "Respected Gautama, is it the same person who acts and experiences?" The same person who acts and experiences is an extreme view. Respected Gautama, then is it a different person who acts and experiences? A different person who acts and experiences is another extreme view. Avoiding these two extremes, the Tathagata teaches the Dhamma by the middle way. With ignorance as condition, volitional formations come to be. With volitional formations as condition, consciousness comes to be. Thus this whole mass of suffering arises. When ignorance ceases without remainder, volitional formations cease. When volitional formations cease, consciousness ceases. Thus this whole mass of suffering ceases. After hearing the Blessed One's teaching, the Brahmin said, "Excellent, Master Gautama, from today onwards, please accept me as a lay follower who has taken refuge for life." This sutta demonstrates how the Buddha skillfully responded to the Brahmin's metaphysical question about the doer and the experiencer. The Buddha avoided the two extremes, same person or different person, and instead explained the nature of life using the principle of dependent origination, emphasizing the causal relationships between ignorance, volitional formations, consciousness, and so on, ultimately pointing to the path of liberation. The Brahmin was impressed by the Buddha's wisdom and immediately took refuge in the Buddha, becoming a Buddhist lay disciple. Deep analysis and wisdom insights. Inquiry into the nature of life. This dialogue, seemingly simple, contains profound life philosophy. The Brahmin attempts to ask, who acts? Who experiences? This is one of humanity's most fundamental existential inquiries. 1. Transcending binary opposition. The Buddha's wisdom lies in breaking through two common thinking traps. First, believing that the doer and the experiencer are the same person. Second, believing that the doer and the experiencer are different people. Both views are partial understandings of the nature of life. 2. The profound revelation of dependent origination. The Buddha proposed the theory of dependent origination, revealing the dynamic nature of life. Ignorance, volitional formations, consciousness, mass of suffering. Each link is interdependent and interconnected. There is no independent, eternal self existing. 2. Interpretation of wisdom. 1. Life as flowing water. Life is not a static entity, but a constantly changing, interdependent process. Like a river, changing every moment yet continuous. 2. The deep meaning of non-self. There is no fixed, unchanging I. I is only a temporary combination and phenomenon. Attachment to I leads to suffering. 3. The path to liberation in life. 1. Awareness of ignorance. Recognizing ignorance and attachment is the first step towards liberation. 2. Cutting off the root of suffering. When ignorance ceases completely, volitional formations and consciousness disappear accordingly. The mass of suffering comes to an end. 4. Enlightenment and realization. This dialogue enlightens us. Life is not fixed. Suffering comes from attachment and ignorance. Wisdom lies in awareness and letting go. The Brahmin's taking refuge symbolizes the transformation from ignorance to enlightenment. He understood the Buddha's wisdom and saw a deeper truth about life. Real-life implications. In today's fast-paced, anxiety-filled society, this sutta is particularly meaningful. It teaches us not to be attached, learn to observe our inner mind, accept the fluidity of life, maintain calmness amidst changes. Conclusion. Life is like a journey. What's important is not the destination, but the attitude of traveling. Awareness, compassion, and wisdom are the guiding lights that help us navigate through the mists of life.